are you this morning, this afternoon? It's been one of those weeks for me, and I have kind of lost track of the time right now. I woke up at like 3:30 in the morning and couldn't get back to sleep. You hear that voice? That is my kitty Lulu, my tuxedo kitty. Say hi, Lulu. Oh, Lulu is a sweetheart. She hates other cats so much. So I have to be really protective of her and spend a lot of alone time with her. And, you know, she's not crazy about me fostering other cats. But I can't not. I can't not save cats that need to be saved. So we just do our best to accommodate her, and I take her with me wherever I go in the house so that she has alone time. Anyway, so I forgot what I was going to do this video about because I didn't write it down. Oh my gosh. Well, first thing, I'm gonna try to play this album that that I just found in my collection while I was, you know, sorting. I'm still going through and sorting and cleaning and re-sleeving and all that good stuff. And I found this album that I was reminded of a few weeks ago on one of the channels that I watch. But I can't remember which channel. I wish I could remember. But anyway, it's Prefab Sprout. And I have the US copy, Two Wheels Good. The UK copy is titled Steve McQueen. And so I don't know this to be true, but I had just read online that they risked being sued by Steve McQueen's family, so they had to change the name of the album. But and I'm gonna play it. The speakers I have set up right now aren't the greatest. I was moving all my stuff down to the basement, and I haven't done a lot of work the last couple of weeks because I've been really tired. So my husband has these smaller, older Pioneer speakers set up. Wow. I haven't heard this album probably in 15 years at least. I still know every word. I'm probably going to listen to this album a half a dozen times today. You should find it too. It's great. Prefab Sprout. Two Wheels Good. Produced by Thomas Dolby. And what's really funny is the first time I heard the song When Love Breaks Down. Let me turn this down. I don't want to get my video taken off of the... I don't want my video to get taken away by YouTube because of that. Turn it down. There we go. Anyway, so the first time I heard the song When Love Breaks Down, I thought it was Thomas Dolby because the singer, I can't remember his name, sounded so similar. And then I found out that Thomas Dolby produced this album except for the song When Love Breaks Down. So somebody else produced When Love Breaks Down, but that one sounds like the most like Thomas Dolby. It's really funny. So whoever produced that song, they out Thomas Dolby. But anyway, a couple of the song versions are different on Two Wheels Good. If you listen to it on Spotify, you're going to find it's going to be titled Steve McQueen. And yeah, a couple of the songs are just a slightly different mix. And they're also good. But I prefer Two Wheels Good was, you know, that was how I first heard it. So you know how kind of the way you first hear it is kind of what you get used to and what you expect. So that's my favorite, but you may prefer the other. Okay, so Yeah, I remember now. You know, I was upset about a couple of things and I was going to talk about it, but you know what? Not necessary. Not necessary. I think that probably the things that were bugging me are probably bugging most people, and we don't need to rehash it. We don't need to rehash it. So, Guillermo. So, this is my special bag. It's, okay, so I have a prescription, folks, okay? But I do need some medicinal, am I allowed to even say it? I don't want to get in trouble. Anyway, so I was visiting my best friend, Colleen. She joined us when I had that interview a little over a week ago with Burke Thomas. You can go back and find it. Burke Thomas, the drummer, he and Colleen both had survived being thrown from car windows and nearly died. So I had them on together in a live stream just so we could talk about it and I could put them in touch with each other. But anyway, so I was visiting her and I was sitting on my bag and I said, oh, I'm going to go to the bathroom. And I got up to go to the bathroom and I looked down at my bag and I said, I'm not taking you with me. I said, not you, bag. And then Colleen says, not you, Guillermo. And that was it. Now he's Guillermo. Now he's a boy and his name is Guillermo, and even my husband Tony calls my bag Guillermo. And which is hilarious if you watch what we do in the shadows. If you don't, no need to explain it. It's jokes aren't funny anymore when you have to explain them. Actually, that joke's really not that funny to begin with. Unless you're being Colleen, which, you know, we find it hilarious. But anyway, so I also wanted to show you a couple more, one more of my record store day purchases finally came in. I ordered them from spinmeround.com, spinmeroundstore.com. You can find Spin Me Round on YouTube. And they've got a great YouTube channel. They're hilarious. I was so happy when my local store in Yellow Springs, Ohio, didn't have Booker T and the MGs in. When their internet, their internet purchasing opened up only an hour after their actual store. And it was already gone. Everybody wanted this, it turned out. I've talked to many people who had the OG version in their collection already, so they didn't need it. But I didn't have it, and I was excited to get it. So here it is. They put it in just a regular old paper sleeve, nothing special. I haven't listened to it yet. Looking forward to it. So there's that. I want to thank spinmeroundstore.com for always, and I mean always, I've purchased from them every record store day this year so far, and they have the best packaging. I mean, they really, they package their records well. They didn't have any other record store day items that I wanted available because, they had a lot of great stuff this year and everything went pretty fast. But they did have, in the sales section on their website, this Amy Winehouse debut album, Frank. It was on sale for only 21 bucks. Isn't that beautiful? Such a heartbreaking loss. Man, beautiful double album, and I can't wait to hear it. I don't know, I haven't heard any feedback from anybody on the LP. And this week I've still been listening to Jenny Lewis on the Line. Great album. So Ringo Starr and Jim Keltner both played drums on the album, and the song Red Bull and Hennessy, it's the third track. Man, I recommend listening to that song if you haven't yet. It's just a good jam, you know. No, it's not really technically a jam. I shouldn't have called it a jam. It's not technically a jam. What I mean is, like, it's got a good groove. I love the song, but they play double drums. I mean, who gets to, you know, Ringo Starr and Jim Keltner to play double drums on their album? She's, you know, and hardly anybody knows who she is. When I tell people, I like Jenny Lewis, who? Oh, this album came with something cool. On the back, she's on a horse. I don't ride horses. Well, because I'm heavy. I wouldn't want to do that to them. Look! You can see what she was wearing on the front of the album. It's a pantsuit. She looks so uncomfortable in this thing. And every performance that I've seen her do, every appearance at every festival and on the Late Show and all of that, she's wearing a sweatsuit and trying to cover herself up as much as possible. I have no idea whose idea this was. But I'm going to guess not her, but I still think it's great. Especially since she has a birthmark right there. And I do too. And I used to always be real sensitive about it, so I kind of like to see that. Anyway, so I'm still been listening to the hell out of that this week. And then I also have been listening to After the Gold Rush. You guys are familiar with this album. I don't need to take it all apart and whatnot, but I mean, I think yesterday I listened to Only Love Can Break Your Heart. I listened to it like 3 or 4 times in a row. I just love this album. I think it's my favorite Neil Young album. It might be my favorite Neil Young album. Although I really love Harvest Moon and Harvest both. And then, when I was looking through it, I found my Neil Young. I also had this, Neil Young and Crazy Horse. Everybody knows This Is Nowhere. And somebody whose video I watched mentioned that they wished that they had this on vinyl. They've been trying to find it. And now I can't remember who it is. So if that was you and you're watching this, let me know, because I would certainly be willing to share this with you. It hasn't been played in years. The jacket does have it's a little discoloring, I guess you'd call it. The record itself is in really great shape though. Okay? So anyway, most people I subscribe to don't subscribe to me, so it's highly unlikely that whoever it was will see this. But just in case, I thought it couldn't hurt. Let me know, and I'll send it your way. Because, like I said, haven't listened to it in a couple of decades. I'm sure it's a perfectly fine album. It's just not one that I'm using. To me, I feel like records should be played just like books should be read. Tony and I have been going through all of our records, and I'm only going to keep the ones that I really, really love and play. And all of the ones that I know I won't play, I'm, just going to donate, give them away, whatever. I doubt I'm not going to sell them. That's too much of a headache. Selling to vinyl nerds is just... No. I don't know how people do it. My albums aren't in good enough shape for that, so. Anyway, let's see. Oh, I also wanted to share with you how I've been cleaning my records. And I want you to, if you have suggestions that will help, let me know. I'll start with this Neil Young that I want to, that I wanted to give away. It does have a thumbprint on it. Anyway, so what I've been doing is I've just been giving them a gentle brush first. Oh, I'm sure that you hear Darla clawing at the door trying to get in. My calico kitty, but here's the thing. Darla is Lulu's arch nemesis. So, no kitty. It's a good thing my house is a quad level. It's a tri-level with a basement. So it's not 4 stories high. It's more like 2 stories on this side and 2 stories on that side, and they're kind of slightly offset from each other. So that's the kind of house I live in, and so there's plenty of room for Darla to go find somewhere else. She just wants to be down here because I'm down here. Poor kitty. Okay, so I give it a light brush like that. First I go clockwise, and then I give it a gentle, counterclockwise. Okay. Okay. And then I have a little doohickey, I don't know what you call it, to protect the label, okay, to protect the center, the coaster, as you might call it. And then I give it a light spritz with this actual record cleaner. It is called, let's see here. This one's from Hudson Hi-Fi, anti-static and antibacterial record cleaner. It came with the kit, okay. This came with it. If I were, normally I would have a full-size one, but it came with a kit, and they're all kind of mini, but they're working for now. I'm probably gonna have to get a full-size one soon, because I've been cleaning a lot of records, so these aren't going to last. But anyway, so then, I just give it a little mist. Okay. I have a lint-free cloth, and I'm just going, clockwise. Of course, probably to you, it looks the opposite. But I am going clockwise. Not that it matters. And then I go around counterclockwise. My hands. I have arthritis. It's hard for me to... Here. I have these grippy things. There. That does make it easier. Move that over. Okay. Yeah, there we go. And now it looks nice and clean. Now, I am... I forgot that was on there. I am going to upgrade and get an actual record cleaner because, I have so many albums to clean. Right now, I've just been cleaning them as I've been playing them. Or, as I find albums that I want to share with others. Anyway, so there's that. Let me know what you think. I know that I need, oh, I've seen them where you actually just drop the record in there and it cleans it. I would like to get one of those. So advice on that department would be appreciated as well. And like I said, this week has been not the best for me. I'm not gonna, get into details, but I'm really, really tired. And I think Guillermo and I are getting ready to have some alone time. You probably think we already have. No, I'm just goofy. This is just me. So you can imagine me after a visit with Guillermo, right? Oh my goodness. You turn this up for a second so you can hear it again. Won't make no, you won't. No, you won't. You won't. It's a great album. You gotta try it. You gotta hear it. Okay, so I feel like I'm forgetting something, but oh yeah, I wanted to say I'm sorry for not doing my usual live, coffee and chat in the morning, but plenty of other people have been doing it. We have Ron Beaudry and Proghat, and of course, Rachel does hers twice a day, and Captain Spaulding, one of my favorites. He has great live streams at night that I don't get to attend because, I get too tired. I'm in bed before then, but I watch them the next day and crack up. And thank you so much to everybody in the Vital community that has been really supportive of me and kind to me. I appreciate it so much, because I just don't get to talk about records with anybody else. So, I mean, I try, but this is the expression on everybody's face when I talk about my albums, okay? Not fun. Not fun. So thank you for letting me come here and have fun. I love all of you. Mwah. Bye-bye.